It's a beautiful day in our community. As the day warms and the dew lifts, 126 outdoor parks begin to fill with children, families, and pets. A multitude of sports leagues and lessons get underway. Hundreds of golfers at 4 public courses are already in full swing. Public pools offer a respite from the midday heat. 75 miles of nature trails and paths beckon to the active and adventurous. Hardly a day goes by when Rockford Park District doesn't somehow nurture and enhance the health and well-being of each and every one of us. There could be no better symbol of the far-reaching, life-empowering impact of Rockford Park District on our community than what is known as the Sun Singer. The iconic logo you still see today originated 50 years ago, when a talented graphic designer, U.S. Marine Corps veteran, and community leader named Eugene Holmberg and his firm, the Design Center, were awarded an important assignment: reinvent the Rockford Park District image, long symbolized by a simple logo showing a park bench and a few trees. Gene and his team worked closely with the Rockford Park District Committee of Staffers and Commissioners, and under the direction of Executive Director Webbs Norman, worked through dozens of early concepts, eventually settling on what would be known as the Sun Singer. Gene's creative brief at the time describes it brilliantly. The Rockford Park District will be adopting a new logo to stand for a more up-to-date, vigorous image. In actual form, it is a stylized figure with arms upraised, silhouetted against a red and yellow sun disk, representing the out-of-doors and the source of life. We have chosen it because its human form stands for our new thrust of providing recreational services and people programs.
The modern feel of the logo was always what my dad was trying to go for, to take it to the next level. He was kind of an original Mad Men from like the Mad Men show. That was him. I mean, he was a cool dude. He was dressed jazzy for somebody his age, and he believed in playing it up a little bit, so he would do that with his work too. Well, I think the Sun Singer logo for the Park District is so iconic that I can mention it to anybody around town and say, my dad did that. They know exactly what I'm talking about, and they have really great things to say about it. The Park District logo became a very important piece in my dad's portfolio, and he was so proud of it. It really exemplified what he'd done with his career, that it's actually on his headstone.
I mean, and most logos don't have a long life, and that's one of the special things about Sun Singer is that it has. When it was being developed, I was away at college, so I wasn't there on a day-to-day basis, but he made sure to show it to me when I got home because he was so proud of it. And partly he was proud because as a family, we have always been great supporters and great beneficiaries of the Park District. All us kids went to day camp. The family played golf there. My mom and dad were still playing golf into their senior years and loved their senior pass. This one was special to him because we have enjoyed the Park District, all of our lives. And I think he was proud of the symbolism of it. There are symbols like it in many cultures, and it's really all about the appreciation of nature. And that was so much of what the Park District stood for as I was growing up. To this day, I am amazed that the same logo is being used for 50 years. The small town I live in right now, I think we're on our 6th or 7th logo since I moved here 40 years ago. So it must resonate with more than just us because it stood the test of time.
The new identity, officially adopted by the board on August 12, 1975, had an immediate and profound impact on the Park District, as recalled by Joe Baker, who was then a Rockford Park District Commissioner. The recreational facilities that came about, the programs we offered, the way we felt about our work, all improved with the emergence of the Sun Singer, Joe said. Suddenly, all things were possible. Today, 50 years later, thanks to Gene and his visionary work, the Sun Singer stands as a constant reminder of all that Rockford Park District contributes to helping our community thrive through the power of play.
I think the logo perfectly represents our mission statement, which is helping people enjoy life. When you think of the Sun Singer logo, I mean, the main purpose behind that logo is the sun bringing energy and life into the community or into one's life. And that's what the Park District does. And so anytime anyone sees that logo, that's an opportunity for people to recreate. The people who started our Park District 113 years ago, these were legends that talked about our work being the renewal of life. That's what recreation is. Or for kids, it's the gaining of life. And so when I see the Sun Singer logo, it really represents the principles that started our organization over a century ago. We're really excited that the Sun Singer is turning 50 years old because we believe that this is really an opportunity to reintroduce this beautiful logo and all that it means to this community. And I don't know if we've done that so much in the past, you know. I think people, when they see that logo, I don't believe there's a brand or an image that's more recognizable in our local community than our Sun Singer. I really believe that, and I've heard that. But what's exciting today is people see it differently. I think the business community looks at our Sun Singer logo and they think about the economic impact that the Park District helps generate for the community, or the economic development that logo brings. When a Park District has an amazing facility, development usually happens right around it. So I think the business community looks at the Sun Singer differently. I think when the healthcare industry looks at that logo, they think health and wellness, because when people come to the Park District, it is proven to help them with their physical and their mental wellness. If it's walking on the rec path or signing up for a program or just enjoying a concert, it really has a big difference in their lives. I think when people who love the environment see the Sun Singer logo, they see it as a logo that means preservation of land, of conservation, of flood prevention, or wide open green spaces. Especially when people who work with kids look at our logo, they know that kids are going to be on a path to success, that they're going to be linked with mentors and coaches, and they're going to learn critical skills that are going to really set the pavement, you know, for the whole rest of that child's life. That Sun Singer also represents people of very different backgrounds coming together through the common love of play. And so really it depends on what lens you're looking at to see that Sun Singer logo. It means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but at the end of the day, it's all about helping people enjoy life. We're kind of at that 50-year point where we can take this to the next level and really broadcast what this logo means to the community in all those different facets.
Today, we're everything under the sun, improving the quality of life for thousands with our vibrant, inclusive, world-class park system. It took a special person, one infused with vitality and optimism, and a love of play and the outdoors, to capture the essence of Rockford Park District with the Sun Singer. For that, we are deeply grateful to Gene Holmberg, who, after a life well lived, passed in 2018. His legacy lives on through his family members and the Sun Singer. From all of us at the Park District, thanks, Gene.